Hello random strangers on the internet, and welcome back to another Hypixel Skyblock video. And today I'm going to be showing you guys how you can get Skyblock mods on Lunar client. Now I have already made a video on this a year and something ago, and it's a pretty popular video of mine, but it's a little bit outdated at this point, so I'm going to have to go through it again just because most people don't actually know about this still. So yeah, I'll get started with it now. So obviously if you press the right shift button on your keyboard, you can get to this mods menu. So if you go to the menu here and you type Skyblock, you see there is a Hypixel Skyblock mod that Lunar client provides. This is in the Optifine version, by the way, so you don't need to enable the Skyblock version to get this part, but I will be showing you how to get that too, since the Skyblock version of Lunar client will give you features like NEU and SBA. But yeah, this is just a bunch of on and off triggers that you could set. For example, 1.12 crop hitboxes and setting lava to water in the nether and all of that stuff. But if you leave this, you should come over to Lunar client, which, well, it looks a little bit different to my last video because they have updated the UI quite a bit. But basically what you want to do is come down to this little menu slider and go to 1.8, and then down here you can see the add-on section. You want to change that to the Lunar plus Forge option, and then you just want to launch game. And yeah, here we go, Lunar client has launched. Now we just gotta wait for it to load up. So you want to full screen that, multiplayer, and join Hypixel, and bam, now we're in the Hypixel lobby. Let's quickly select Skyblock, and now you might realize that nothing really looks different. Like, as you can see, my inventory looks exactly the same. Well, you want to go back to your Lunar client settings by hitting the right shift on your keyboard, go to mods, and then you can search a bunch of different things. For example, NEU, let's enable that. SkyblockAddons, SBA, enable that. And then the last Hypixel Skyblock mod, which you can enable as well. By the way, the Hypixel Skyblock mod, the one made by Lunar client, does give you the dungeon map, which is really useful for a lot of people. Additionally, there are, of course, locked slots, equipment, and of course auction stats under your items. But there is just one more thing you need to do, and that is go to escape, go to options, go to controls, scroll down a bit, and you should get to this NotEnoughUpdates part of the settings. And you can see here there is a lot of clashes between a bunch of different keys. What you want to do is you can rebind these keys, but what I like to do is pretty much get rid of everything except for, you know, showing the recipe for item, which I just leave as semicolon because I don't really have a need for it to be very close to my movement keys. Now you can see I've locked slots, equipment. You also have the search bar down here if you want to look through all your items. Now when new updates on Skyblock are released, Lunar client doesn't really update their NEU on time or any of their Skyblock mods in time. But however, in like a few days or like a week at most, they do have it updated and up to date. So if a new Skyblock update comes out and you don't, like, a new item comes out and you can't like search it up, for example, then just don't worry, because Lunar client is going to add the next NEU version somewhat soon. Also, another quick thing I want to show you guys is, well, let's go to a dungeon real quick. This is something really cool they've added in their Hypixel Skyblock mod. And if you don't have it, you should be able to enable it. Let's just go into a floor 5 party real quick. And just ready up. Well, you can see that there are secrets. Like down there's a secret. Like, for example, I'll do that. I can go down here, collect that. For example, in this big room, you have all the waypoints to all the secrets, and it's genuinely really useful. The last time my ass did dungeons for real was in like 2021 in June, so my secret skills are rusty as hell. And like, that's one way to get instantly kicked from parties when you're doing dungeons, which, I mean, you know, not great. But you can get your secret numbers up just by doing solo runs and just collecting secrets with the Lunar client waypoint mod to secrets. I know, of course, there's a mod of this in, like, if you just use Forge. Of course, Forge is just superior to Lunar client. However, I do prefer Lunar client just because, you know, it's more convenient for me, and that's a reason why a lot of people use it, actually. And as you can also see, there is the dungeon map mod over up here. You can edit it to be centered around your character, but I don't. Another thing to say, I'm sorry for not being here for the last week. I kind of forgot about YouTube. But I won't be here for the next week either, just because I have stuff to do IRL. So next upload might be on Saturday. I don't know. I'll try to see if I can record a video right after this one and just like schedule it for Wednesday or something. And yeah, that's about all I have to say. If you guys enjoyed the video, I would really appreciate a like and subscribe, and bye bye.
Let me know if you're on skate. Rolling with a gang. Totally, man, you shake. Told it with a gang. 40 in my drink. Many rollies in the bank. Money, do my dance. Get us stunning with these bags. Chat hot, smoking dope like we used to. Let us kick it on the block like we used to. I just feel better.